Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to replace this charcoal canister on my 2008 Chevrolet Tahoe. Should work on most all the GMT900 trucks within the Chevy's lineup, well, and GMC and Cadillac. Let's just get straight to it. So the symptoms I've been having is on longer road trips, when I try to fuel the tank with gas, a lot of clicking going on at the fuel pump. So consistent. And that coincides with an inaccurate fuel gauge. Most likely pressure in tank increases and it is probably blocking the fuel gauge from acting properly. And the final symptom I've been getting with this issue is tighten the gas cap. So let's just go ahead and start to replace it. But of course, before we get to that, you want to jack up your car or your truck. So coming underneath the truck, right above the diff, will be the charcoal canister. So we need to move these two bolts, as well as remove all those lines. So come to the right of the canister, squeeze this together. So squeeze that together and pull up. Now we have that one to do. You want to squeeze those two together and pull that one out. This hose is a very tight hose. So now since that's removed, we can remove these two bolts, 13 millimeter. Okay. We now have it loose. Now we can better access to these back here. So squeeze those two things I talked about. There you go. Got this pushed out, just like that. You gotta wiggle it, different angles, and it'll come out. Now we got this one, where you just want to push this in. You push this out, then get a flathead and wedge that out. So you wedge this out here. There you go. Okay, keep that in, then pull that up. I accidentally broke this into two pieces. So basically, pry this side out and push. Then you want to do the other side at the same time, but when I was doing that, it broke in half. This can still work as locking it in place, but you know, it's just in two pieces now. Now pull this out. You can now double check that it's the same piece, and you can do that by just looking at the nozzles here, and it is. What you do now is move this bolt, add the bracket to the new part. Listen to this. Oh, you know it's bad when it's spilling out charcoal, which could be a very bad sign if it's clogging the lines. And of course, you know, that's not happening here. So you can start this bolt with this kind of pulled out a little bit, then start it and start tightening it, and it should line up perfectly. This did look a little big at first on the bracket, but now it fits perfectly once I kind of wedged the bolt in. Now we need to attach everything back on. So first is this hose. Get past that line. Now we can put in the broken pieces. Probably ideal to replace this if you could, but I'm just gonna put a zip tie around it. I actually put some electrical tape on it because that's all I have. Might have to replace that clip later. And loosely tighten these nuts so the canister can just sit up here. Install this guy. Just presses on just like that. This red clip should come out with the line. If not, you're gonna have to pull it out of the old canister nipple and put it back in. But let's go ahead and canister is now replaced. If I can replace one of these holding my phone with the other hand, you can definitely do it with two hands. I'll link the new part down below for your convenience. Check out this video if you want to learn all the symptoms that may happen whenever your canister goes bad. And hopefully this helped you out. This is Chris. Always appreciate it. Respect to another. I'll see you next time.